Enemies have entered the dungeon. The throne room is under attack. Your throne room is under attack. Oh. The throne room is under attack. Defend the throne room. Defend the throne room. Your throne room is under attack. Your throne room is under attack. The throne room is under attack. It was time. The troops of the absolute evil. Once upon a time there was a kingdom full of flowers and rainbows, where the sun shone all the time and there was loads of that goody-goody, lovey-dovey good people stuff going on. There, the alliance of abominably good people lived in unearned wealth and prosperity. But there was a path leading to a different place there. At the end of this path was a rock. There was a cave carved in this rock, in which the absolute evil lived. It wasn't a grubby, damp cave smelling of muck and mildew, but a deep, dark dungeon, so dark that even darkness itself was afraid of it. It was home to numerous innocent monsters, who enjoyed a happy, contented existence, living in complete harmony with their environment. But time and again, the sickening, sweet-smelling good visited this underworld in search of treasure and experience points. Many monsters found this to be the death of them, but much worse, the absolute evil's treasures were being stolen. One day, just as a few more heroes had finished plundering its dungeon, the absolute evil decided it had had enough, and decided to do something new, something quite monstrous. Go to the surface. The Alliance tried to resist, but the approaching horde just flowed over them like an angry wave of axes, teeth, and bad breath. After numerous unrelenting battles, the absolute evil finally stood before the Alliance's capital, King's Ending. After countless battles, the forces of the absolute evil reached the Alliance capital, King's Ending. The laughable remnants of the forces of good had come here to make ready for the final battle. Evil would pay a high price indeed to storm those fortress walls. Or so they thought. Suddenly, a rumble rose from deep within the earth. Stones burst asunder, revealing an ancient path into the depths. Out of the depths of the Stygian darkness arises the invincible evil. With earth-shaking steps, the unstoppable evil began its trek towards the front. In the terribly improbable event that it may have forgotten how that works, a formidable help function has been provided. The presence of the absolute evil was also reflected in the land itself. Grass withered, and in places the ground tore open to reveal bubbling lava. I said, with earth-shaking steps, the unstoppable if somewhat sluggish evil began its trek towards the front. even the forest could not withstand the honor of the ultimate evil, and beat a hasty retreat. A few of the Alliance units had entrenched themselves here. A determined absolute evil marched towards them in order to strike them down with its mighty weapon. Although a bit hesitant at first, the absolute evil eventually marched with determination towards the defenders in order to slay them.
Discovered a medal. These legendary awards ensure a creature could be made even more powerful. Only one does. The creature could only hold one. Eyes ablaze with greed, The insidious evil gazed upon the blood-drenched battlefield. Here the last defenders of good would die, and an age of evil begin. Projectiles from the Alliance's catapults darkened the sky, but the Horde's fighting skills were at their best in darkness, if they survived. Nothing and no one could stop the invincible evil. And the Nazi took yet another hero to the slaughtering block. The forces of good never had a chance against the absolute evil. Nothing and no one could stop the invincible evil. The absolute evil destroyed the defenders' camp in the east with the greatest of ease. Now, only one tiny camp offers any resistance to the absurdly evil evil. And even that will be able to hold out for much longer. Absolute evil strode like a war god through the defenders' ranks and smote them with ease to the ground. Absolute evil destroyed the defenders' camp in the west with the greatest of ease. The defenders in front of the city had been beaten to a pulp and defeated. Now the time had come to attack King's Ending. The final battle beckoned. But what's this? The wicked evil was hesitating, rather than taking the fastest route to the city gate. Did it want to keep the defenders shaking in their boots with fear? The abysmally bad evil had still not made any moves towards attacking the city. Instead, it had been feverishly picking its nose to triumphantly bring forth a slimy bogey. Hello there. So what's with the attack on the city? Is it still on? Come on now, get a move on. Get yourself over to that gate. I'm not being paid to just sit around all day on my behind. Well, thinking about it, I am actually being paid to sit around on my behind. So just take your time, enjoy the view. Why don't you have a little wander back to the start again? Perhaps you overlooked something. No need to stress. The city gate was firmly barricaded by the Alliance's archers, but the absolute evil would not allow itself to be held up by such a ridiculous impediment. So, go get 'em! Destroy them now! Oh yes, sorry, stay in character. The absolute evil used its all-powerful magic to eliminate the archers and open the gate to the city. The absolute evil had a good long think, but at precisely that exact moment, it decided to act and to deploy its overwhelming magic powers.
But this proved to be a complete fallacy. It would appear that the distracted evil was not aware that it should use one of its powers here, something that could have been done with ease via the GUI.
He would wear high price indeed to storm this fortress. Or so they thought. I said, with earth-shaking steps, the unstoppable, if somewhat sluggish evil began its trek towards the front.